Absolutely. Good evening, you two. They are updating us again. This is just 2 hours after the last news conference. So let's listen in for a little bit.
Talk about that healing process with these victims and with the families. Chief.
Thank you. Thank you. As I stated earlier today, we are in the second phase, and this is our investigative process. Through that investigative process, we're going to bring some information to you that we can confirm. Before I give you the information on the victims, I want to say something about social media. The Anne Arundel County Police Department is very, very aware of what information you have on social media. But we have an obligation and a responsibility to these victims that we get it right. And we only get to do that once. So I can't confirm what's on your social medias. I can only tell you what our investigation has confirmed, and I'm going to share the names of our 5 victims with you now. First victim's name is Wendy Winters. Second victim is Rebecca Smith. Third victim is Robert Hyacin. Fourth victim is Gerald Fishman. And the 5th victim is John McNamara.
Can you say that again?
So, what I'd like to say about this is that at this point, our investigative portion of this kind of breaks off into two different areas. One is the person of interest that we do have in custody. That person of interest is being interviewed as we speak by our Criminal Investigation Division. We do not believe, and we know through the investigation, that there are no further threats to the Capital Gazette newspaper or to the area around 888 Bestgate Road. What I also would like to tell you is that the Anne Arundel County Police Department, with our partners throughout Anne Arundel County government, Annapolis City, the state, we work very well together. We have the best interest and well-being of our victims in mind. We have a warm line for Anne Arundel County. That number is 4.
All right, everyone. So it does sound like they did identify the victims there. And from the names that we just heard, it sounded like it was 2 women and 3 men who were killed in that attack at the Capital Gazette in Annapolis, Maryland earlier today. But I do want to play for you really quickly here. You know, as journalists covering this story, the police did talk about the close relationship that they have with everyone who works there at the paper. I want to play that really quickly for you.
Look, I want to be clear about another point. The Capital newspaper is our local newspaper. We interact with the Capital newspaper daily. Lieutenant Frazier is our public information officer. We have friends at the Capital newspaper. We speak with these men and women on a daily basis to get stories out that are important to the citizens of this county. So we're here, we're invested, we're going to get this investigation right, and we're going to come back and we're going to give you credible, confirmed information to answer all your questions.
Now, the paper has identified the suspect, and they do promise to put out a paper tomorrow. Back to you in studio.
Here since this occurred, we have been involved in the reunification of the witnesses to their families, along with notifying the families of the people who've lost their lives. For the warm line, basically what we're asking is anyone who spoke with us today, or anybody who maybe did not make contact with us through investigations, that they can reach out through that number. We have licensed clinicians on 24 hours a day. We will come out and help you in any way possible. What I'm going to ask is that we're not using that number to call for information on the investigation. That is not what this number is for. This number is for people who have witnessed and might need assistance getting through the trauma piece of this. We are not asking you to call and ask questions about which family members are where, or us to give comments on the investigation. We are here to help. So that number is for family and witnesses to call in. We will be available all night long. We can come out if people need it, or discuss how people are doing by phone. Thank you.
Okay, so again, that's the information that we have to hold true to what we said in the beginning of this. As soon as we have information, we'll get it out. So that was the purpose of calling this press conference. Again, that warm line number is 410-768-5522. So that's the number to call for anyone that needs assistance and needs to talk to somebody for support. Thank you. Yeah. So the first is Wendy Winters. That's spelled W-E-N-D-I. Last name is Winters, W-I-N-T-E-R-S.
Can we get ages too?
Yeah, this is all that I have at this point. Second is Rebecca Smith, R-E-B-E-C-C-A, Smith, common spelling. First name is Robert, and the last name is Henry, Ida, Adam, Sam, Ocean, Nora. Again, that's H-I-A-A-S-O-N. Gerald Fishman, G-E-R-A-L-D. Last name Fishman, F-I-S-C-H-M-A-N. And last is John McNamara, J-O-H-N-M-C-N-E-M-A-R-A.
Were they all journalists?
It's my understanding that all are employees of the Capital Gazette.
Capital N on McNamara? M-C-N-E.
M-C-N-E-M-A. I guess is that R-A?
Capital N.
Yeah, capital N. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. The third name, Robert Henry Hyacinth.
Nope. Henry was the H. So it's Robert, and then the last name is H-I-A-A-S-O-N.
Thank you.
Yep. So again, as information becomes available, we'll make sure we get it out. But again, we don't anticipate having more information until the morning. We just thought that it was very important to get the information out about the victims to you guys so their families can begin that healing process. So our thoughts and prayers go out to their families, the victims, their friends, and we'll have an update for you in the morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep.